Hello, welcome back. Last time I got this stuff behind the start cleared. I do worry a little bit still about this key. If there was some way to get it from here, but it seemed impossible because of the slug. But because of that uncertainty, I think I do want to focus on getting that open from the other side. If it's, if I did do something irreversible, it's reversible. Everything is reversible, and I have that, I have the input system for things. Oh, I want to check something real quick. Just made some changes to this game. So here's this little green skull. I view initial state, and it's still there. So that one is fixed. Great. Okay. So I want to go to Monster in the Woods. To get there, I think I go this way? No, this is Chilly Morning. Not today. Monster in the Woods is south of here. Where is... What am I going to... Yep. Monster in the Woods. Yeah, you're the monster. Okay, so I need to make friends with you. And together we're gonna do... What exactly? So, hang on. Where am I able to go after this room is clear? I can just walk down here now. Does that mean anything? Not there. Not here unless... No. Why did I need to clear this room specifically? No, I wasn't here. It was Chilly Morning. I had to... Oh. Dang. Well, you know what? This room's here now. Let's see if I can figure it out. When I glanced at this before, I thought what I was doing was keeping distance on this flying snake while doing other tasks like tapping toggle switches. Because it needs to be sacrificed here, and that needs to be the second last thing I do. Last thing being blow this up, open that door, and I get out. Okay. And yeah, there's nothing to like drop in here to escape, because, okay, so like if I just do that straight away, what goes wrong is I'm trapped in here now. Okay, got it. So keep my snake friend alive while... What is... Oh, that's a pit. Okay, so that's gonna drop the monster block, of course. Makes sense. So if I'm seeing right, this is number one. Or at the very least, this has to happen before that. Wait, no. No, it's not like that at all. So if I were to... Okay, so let's ignore the snake and just experiment with this. So that will move you once. Ever. So instead I need to raise you instead of lowering the monster block. So there's an order to this. That makes you flee a little bit. Doesn't matter whether I toggle that again, I only really need once. That makes you flee a little bit more. And then this is the... No, hang on, does that come up at all? It does. That's perfectly acceptable. And then at some point I need to use this one down here. Also, these are doing things? Okay, so I have some positional constraints. I lose access to the top left switch when I do that. I gain access to the bottom right switch when I do this. From this angle, but I always have it from this one too. Okay, but then like all of that is determining traversal implications with my friend the snake. Okay. So this more or less determines the order. So pretty much just go in reading order. Yeah, just go in reading order, and this has to happen no earlier than after the first one. And beyond that, I don't think there are any other constraints, just don't let the snake get too close, And I need to gain some distance for... Okay, sure, so I can do this now, and I can regain that distance easily. I think. Yes. Okay, so then... Gonna do a little run around. Hi, trapdoor. You'll be important for something. Okay, yeah, so now the runaround gets more complicated, right? I could do this now and it would be fine, because I never have to toggle that again. So let's just go ahead and try and take care of that, just so it's done. Oh. This is not a place I particularly want to be. Well, hang on, so I can... No, this is actually kind of bad. Okay, so if I come down there, I need to have a better plan with a snake. So we need to approach differently, because yeah, I couldn't escape there while maintaining my distance. Ooh. That's a problem in several places, huh? Okay, yeah, there's a lot of traps for me here. There are no handy little snake brackets anywhere, are there? I don't think so. It'd probably be most convenient to do this while I'm also toggling that switch. Maybe? Anyway, this is one of my next destinations. I think I can go there now with no issues. That is what it appears now. Right, so here, this is where problems really start. Oh. Okay, so what I need to do is that. That's one place where I can gain distance. That's the one that I know. This, I'm sure, is important for something. At some point I'm going to want to walk through there. Maybe that point is now. There's only one way in here, and with the snake at distance 2, approaching like this, things are not the way I want. If I approached like this instead... I mean... Am I sure this is wrong? Not yet. Okay, now this might be fine, actually. I have some serious doubts. Because yeah, how would you ever come through there? No. I don't think you would. So where does my snake friend need to be at this point? Like, what could make this work? Oh, here's a bracket. I can't use it, but here's a bracket. Okay, so it's essentially no, there's nothing there. Where does that go? I guess that's... that or this is the exit that I used since I dropped this thing. And I couldn't have just stashed it all the way out here, because once that's done I can't get it back from inside. Okay, so I need to figure out a viable snake position where I can stash one while I go and interact with this switch and this bumbug. In the inside of this, there are no usable brackets. So it's gonna have to be done with distance or something? So like if I had a distance of 4 here now, I could hit this and get through and... Now, hold on, I can go down to distance... Aha, I wonder if this is misdirection. Because I can avoid ever... Well, I don't have to hit this switch until late. Okay, yeah, so I think there's a better way to do this. That involves doing things just a little differently. So instead of raising the bomb bug on that... Yeah, so I think just the fact that I can raise this with this switch is a bit of misdirection. And instead what I want to do is hit those first 2 switches again, then the 4th one, so that I can scare the bomb bug the other way. And yeah, this is still available. I haven't done that yet. So now if I hit this... Okay, next question is how do I do that? I have some vague ideas. First of all, I need more distance. That's not how you get it. Then I need to approach from an angle that... Maybe that's what this top path is for. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that's a lot of distance. Okay, so I can get a lot of distance at that time, which is interesting. It's a lot, but it's not enough. Is that acceptable? Yes, I think so. Alright, so monster block is disposed. I will need to use this. If I simply approach this with a distance of... what I have now is actually fine. Things should work out. In fact, I want to... No, not yet. Here's where I lose that. Here's where you blow up. You can't blow up my snake friend. So I need to blow you up without losing that distance? Oh, that's an issue. Maybe that's what I do with all the distance I gained from that, because I didn't need that for my earlier task. So let's leave this intact. I'm gonna turn around like this. Where I want you is vertical in this column. Is that achievable? Maybe. What if you're... no. Not that way. Yeah, all of this is laid out to make that really inconvenient. Okay, but I might still be able to find a way. No, I think I have to use this. So if I could get down here and back up, the problem is once I go down here I'm not getting back up without having lost all my snake distance. And if I've lost all of it, and you're exploding can I do this later? No, certainly not after that. Yeah, I just have an incompatibility. So... it just feels like there's a better way to obtain the stuff I desire than burning that trapdoor right there. Because, like, ultimately what I need is this. That verticality. That is the goal. But then I need something else, and I'm not sure what that something is, for this part. Well, now hang on, can I maintain this? No, see, like, that turn means that just... unless I do this now, it's not happening. But hang on, I have still some distance. I know, that's nothing meaningful. So yeah, now you're too close to me, which means you get blown up. But I need you. Okay, so let's ignore the bottom right for a moment. So with the distance I've gained from this, can I do what I want? Maybe I can maintain enough distance here while still doing these tasks? Oh? Oh? Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe just it was an ordering thing, and that was the better order. Because that's fine. It's not, though. Okay, so, but what if you went here? Hey, that's, yeah, now that I have access to this spot, now I can lose my snake distance. And all is good. There we go. Okay, okay, it was just an order thing. Neat! There we go. Alright, room is clear. Good, so, that didn't directly accomplish anything, but it gave me... Actually, why did I do that at all? I might get, like, boxed in here. Yeah, so if I were trying to enter from one of these spots, this bomb bug would prevent things from happening. So yeah, you were a problem for, like, going west to east, but I don't think that's the direction I'm going. Yes, I do think that's the direction I'm going. It connects here, it connects here. Well, I don't know. Anyway, that's probably what's going on. Alright, so, let's spend a moment looking once again at Chilly Morning. Like, whatever I'm missing here must be fairly basic. And I would love to get this autumn section open. So let's reparse this room. It's been a little bit. Maybe I'll do better. This kind of draws a 7. Maybe I'll do better with just like on a fresh day, having new ideas here. So these are the three things that need to die. This is the one that's hard to kill. Places where monster block can die. Not here because no way to push it further out. Not here because no way to push it further out. There's something traversable there. I can see by that corner. Here is possible, maybe. So right, there are some possibly usable corners there. There's these hot coals that'll open up when that's used. And these pits that'll open up when that's used. So like, lots of... So like, as long as I have some control over the monster blocks still, and this has been sacrificed, it's trivial to dispose of it. Therefore, I probably don't need to look at ridiculous diagonal options here. Okay, so right, with the monster block, I can scare bumbugs around in the grass, but it's also slidey, so things are weird when I do this. I can do moves like that to get them kind of split apart a little bit. This one is now out of range of being moved ways that are good. The best I can do with it at this point is to use it as a backstop for this monster block, so it can come back after doing that. And if I do it from this angle, I get the ability to redirect you somewhere outside of the range of this little elbow that I had established before, is like where the monster block can comfortably go. So the one who's going on the sacrifice altar is of course a bomb bug. I just do not understand the purpose of these hot coals, because like if I'm using a monster block up here to move a bomb bug around, well, presumably I guess I'm just not doing that. Okay, so I'm having a new thought here of sorts. Oh. Yeah, okay, so the thing I did with moving you horizontally when you're at the edge is kind of cool for the idea of scaring a bomb bug just like one more north. Like, if I can get one anywhere in this area, then the puzzle is solved. Here, however, is no good. There, the puzzle is lost. So I need a bomb bug exactly in this row east of this fence. However, once that's done, any position in this row east of this fence is valid. Because I can stand and attract as long as there isn't a monster block distracting it from a different spot. So what I was thinking just a second ago is maybe I use another one of the bomb bugs to get the monster block that's against this one somewhere, acting as a backstop, out of there. The only way I can really see that happening... no, the only way I can really see that happening is if the monster block is... Now, hang on, so before I think about those things, let's try something else. So first of all, just to get a bomb bug and a monster block up there at all, I can do this. Oh. So I hadn't thought about this. Or maybe I hadn't tried that, but that's actually an interesting couple of moves. It's not great. If I've done this action, things just don't really work out. And right, I can gem these two together, but that's probably no good because there's no way to resolve that without destroying both bugs at once. Doing this gets the monster block stuck. Doing this moves these out of my range of influence. I mean, not strictly, but like, now they are. So if I could have not done that, which I can have not, and then I could go back and forth with this. Right, okay, so the puzzle state I once thought I wanted was to have this bomb bug somewhere in this row east of that. I'd move that. See, that's not even true. Like, I would bounce it back, sure, I would push it up here, you'd go north one, but then you'd just be stuck against a monster block here, and there'd be nothing I could do about it. So I'm pretty much right back to where I was. Okay, so I've gone back over pretty much what I know about this puzzle. So then, there was the idea of chasing you up here and exploding back down. For that to be productive, well, hang on, let's play with that idea at least a little bit. So if that wants to go north a bit... Okay, so that has those two out of sync. I can move this back... oh. No, then you explode. So in order to move this back, I would need to push that... like, without this one seeing it. I would need to do those actions. I think I've done all this before. But also it kind of feels like... something I want to do. Like, this looks like an interesting puzzle state, but you end up way over there, which seems not great. So, however, if I'm doing things like this, this lets me use the sacrifice altar, doesn't it? Yeah, this lets me use the sacrifice altar, I just lose the monster block is the problem. Hang on, I've never done that before, have I? Maybe I did, I forget. But that's like, kinda close to working. That is kinda close to working. You're just in a bad place. Okay. It's hard to imagine how I could do anything about that though. But let's try to imagine things. Was there an opportunity to move you one more north of there? No. I can get my monster block back still. I can do this, but it's not what I want. It did move you a little bit. Wait a second! Aha! I've forgotten something. Okay, I've been reminded of a mechanic. Bombug can see Leaf when at that edge of... Oh, that's fun. So if Leaf is fully exposed, the Bombug is partially hidden. Bombug can see Leaf. Okay, that seems important. Okay. Leaf fully exposed, Bombug partially exposed. So that gives me a new angle I had not considered. Maybe, theoretically, if I am in a state at some point where a Bombug is here, 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 or here. Do I have a... Oh, sacrifice made, so I did make a sacrifice once. Let's just watch this state space and see if there's a time when that's true. If a Bombug's in any of those spots. Doesn't look like it. This is the same thing I just did. Yeah, okay, that's the same thing I just did. Got it, okay. Sure. So... what does that imply? Wait a second. No. So now I'm also wondering about this block barrier. Is there anything that interacts with this in any way? There's really not. Like, it's just, it doesn't do anything. But I wonder if it implies, like... is this a desirable spot to return the monster block to after I've pushed it off? And this is preventing something, and that could tell me something about what I am supposed to do here? Yeah. See, you start exposed. You're not in the grass here, so I don't need to pull you that way. And if I wanted to, I couldn't. Yeah, so seeing into grass is harder than seeing out of grass. Makes sense to some extent. Okay. If I push this here... ah, yeah, and you saw it and kept running, of course you did. I didn't have time to prevent that. And now you're outside the elbow. Not necessarily a catastrophe, because I could still use you to push back the way that I did the other time, but you're just in the wrong column. And I can't return you to where I want you. So now, it's not useful to do this, right? Like, all that's done is just reduced my Bombug count to 1. Without gaining any new, like, possibility of doing anything in particular. Okay, so no. Let's just try to picture some prerequisites here. Free Bombug somewhere in this row east of this fence. Aha! Now doesn't that mean I don't need to go as far as I was going? I can pull manually if it's right at the edge, so maybe that's the angle that I was missing. Okay, so get it to the edge in this column. That might be doable. Might be. This column, or this column. So that means the monster block only has to exist in this row. Okay, so then prerequisite to that is some Bombug is in one of these 3 spaces. I shove the monster block, and there's one in this... Okay, so probably you are, like, here. And probably you are... If I push this, where do you go? Somewhere I don't want. Too far. Let's first move you north. Then move you... Oh, I can't move you east now. I can move you west, but that's not what I want. Could it be useful to switch bomb bugs? So if I do this... That's not the worst thing in the world. It's not helping me though. No. No, that's no good. Alright, so keep working backwards. So bomb bug in one of these 3 spaces. And another one anywhere in this row with my monster block still accessible. I'd push it over here, I'd shove that all the way down, moving this up by 1 in the process. Monster block could come back, I can lure this way. Ah, I can do better maybe. If... Well, in any case, I'm pretty certain I want a bomb bug in this row with a monster block pushed here, then another one in this row. The column is messing me up, but let's try just focusing on rows for now. So if I did that, and then this, then this... Oh, so wasn't I kind of trying to do this before, and the issue was you move north when I don't want you to? That is an issue. So let's pretend you hadn't done that. You're in front of this thing, that goes north. And yeah, so this is the move I hadn't considered. Oh, no, this spot is not acceptable because I couldn't survive. Okay. I think I have a foothold. Like, I'm kinda close to something. You need to move horizontally. You gotta be farther east than you are. But just by a little bit. Okay, so if I push this through here. Yeah. There's nowhere really to put my monster block now. Like, that's moved you west, which is the wrong direction, and also outside my influence range. That's moved you north. Right, because unlike ferrets, monster blocks are very visible when they're partially hidden. Yeah, I'm not moving you east from there, that's just not gonna happen. Okay, which of these 3 is the appealing column? If I could just move you east once, is that what I desire? I don't see that happening, though. Okay, so what happens when I push this way? Really nothing I want. And remind me, if a bomb bug ever goes all the way over here... Well, I mean, yeah, sure, that's no good, of course. Okay. this is bad because it pushes you all the way out there, just completely out of range of anything. Let's imagine you were one east of where you are. I'd push the monster block here, you would run all the way to there, and that's perfect. Then all I gotta do is push it back and forth in rows that move you up, well, really just once. So sure, if you were one east of here, monster block would go there, yes. There. You would run north, north, north. And that's all I would need. Monster block is still here, I push it north once, west, west, it slides here, you slide up one, I push it up this way, I shove it down that way. You, who were previously here, get scared by it as it slides by, and go north there. This one allows me to bounce it back, and later insert it onto these hot coals, but then Bombug B is in this spot, ready to sight me as I stand here, walk up there, and... Oh, right, so this column is non-viable because I can't get by one if I'm up here and there's a Bombug there. Okay, so I'm quite convinced that the spot I want a Bombug is... right... Yeah, so if I can just get one here, I can do everything. That X, purple X marks the spot, sure. If a Bombug is ever there, the puzzle is solved. It has to be pretty much exactly there, though. How do I move you east one? Or how do I move you into a position where you can take the place of the other one the way I need? I can sort of attract, but like, not really. You will explode. Okay, you will explode. Really strongly feels like this one goes north once, then goes east all the way, then explodes the monster block back. So I'm working probably entirely with Bombug B. But since you start in the west, pushing you east just doesn't seem like something I can do. Just for fun, I'm going to try one thing here. Oh, well, you saw that again. Unfortunate. Not what I wanted then. Alright, well, fine. Let's do it this way then. I wanted to put those together one more to the south and just see... I mean, what would I see? Nothing productive. Yeah, so if you could just move east, just step east once, I'd be done. You will also need to step north, so I can make you do that now. You won't see me from any angle where I can stand, except you sense my presence and explode there. I can't move you north any more than you are now. That would be a problem, actually. I can't quite get this back. That's definitely not what I want. Okay, so one thing is there's going to be no monster block sliding here like this. Right? I don't think there's going to be. So I can't lure to the east. Doesn't that mean I can't get you into this column at all? I'll give us like 3 more minutes max. I feel vaguely close to something, but I'm missing still a big piece. I know your job. You're already where you need to be, but I wonder if I need to disrupt you significantly and then get you back there later. If you could just teleport over here, like I'd be done. But I cannot do any sliding. This is outside my elbow. So, things that happen when I do this, I don't like. You go way too far over. Can I retrieve you from there? I don't think so. Can't stop that in time. Stop right there. Oh, hold on a second. No. I was thinking about doing the, like, the chase thing and... The chase thing. Well, see, there's not a lot of places where I can actually do this is the chase thing. That's what I'm talking about. But, like, have this one exposed in such a way that I can, like, pull it somewhere? I don't see how that's gonna happen, though. Okay, has it been 3 minutes? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I had some insights here. I'm not all the way there yet. I have a clear task now. I put down a mark there. I know where I want you to go, but I don't know how to get you there. But yeah, at least I have a clear path to saving the monster block and using it to get you to a place where I can sacrifice you. And that's why this is shaped this way, so I can pull north, get around, pull east, sacrifice, and still have everything work. I still don't know why these are pits. It seems superfluous. Maybe the answer to that could lend some insight to this. But anyway, so, made some progress on Chilly Morning. I still have Shipyard that I haven't touched, Star-Crossed Lovers I could come back to, and 36 Pillars I could come back to. Other than that, that's about all that's here that I can get to right now. That's fine. This, I feel like, is going to open up a lot of stuff. But so would this with the prime key here, maybe. I'm kind of looking at this to see if there's a way to bridge to the south or something. I don't think so. Well, let's not worry about that. Okay, so, right, what? Anyway, I think I'm probably going to Shipyard next time. That sounds like a good plan. I'll see you then.